Hey y'all, welcome back to Framing the Truth. Welcome to this video. I hope everyone is having a happy Thursday and enjoying your day. This video is just going to be a little bit of coming on here and talking about some of the things that I have on my mind. Not necessarily any news that is going around or anything specifically that is happening, even though I will be talking about some of it, but it's just kind of my thoughts about what is going on. So I've seen a whole lot of stuff about people talking about September 24th and all this that's going on and what is happening and this big date of something that's supposed to happen and everybody's going to remember it. You're going to remember exactly where you were on this date and what happened. And then I'm seeing a lot of the stuff about the bug out bags giveaway in Denver. National Preparedness Month and all that stuff. They give away a bug out bag, and I've seen all that stuff related to that. And a lot of people are just situated on the stuff that is happening, on all of this that is going on. They're saying, well, September 24th is going to be the day, and I've got to get all of this done and all of this finished, and I'm not prepared enough. And then some people saying, well, I'm prepared and I'm ready, let's go. But it's just a whole lot of anxiety, a whole lot of stress that is coming off of this one day that we don't necessarily know for sure that anything is even going to happen on. We know that things come up and we get a little bit of a heads up on it, and, we can kind of roll through, information that we get even from the mainstream news and use it to our advantage to get prepared for. But just because something comes out, just because something is said, does not necessarily mean that anything is going to happen and that you should be fixated on just this one time. Now, I remember when I was younger, I do not remember, places giving National Preparedness Month and giving out bug out bags at the same time that there's tons of emergencies being declared, and, other cities like New York City is telling you to have a to-go bag, as they called it, or a bug out bag. There's a lot going on that didn't used to happen that leads you to believe that maybe people knows more about a situation that may be coming than we think or than they're saying. But at the same time, being a prepper means mentally that you have to be strong, that you have to be prepared. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if you do not stress out yourself to the point that you cannot think clearly, that you cannot think of what you really need to be preparing or what you really need to be, planning ahead for. Because if you're so stressed out and you're so overwhelmed and it's just taken over your whole entire life, and, you just can't get anything done because that's all you think about, then you're not going to prepare as well as you would have if you were not so stressed out. So do not get fixated on one date. We all know that it's coming. We all know that something is going to happen one of these days, whether we wake up to it or whether we're there when it happens in an area or anything like that. We know that something is coming, that something is going to happen to kickstart all of this. Maybe it's a chain of events that leads up to a bigger event. Maybe it's just one big event. I don't know. Most no one else knows, except maybe the ones that know a little bit more information. But if you read the news or you watch the news, which unfortunately, I watch more news, I keep up with more news than I would like to say that I do, but I do that to convey that information to you, not because I'm a big news person or anything like that, but just basically so that I can keep up with what is going on, to send that out to you so that maybe you don't have to watch it and do that. But do not let it control your life. Do not let it rule your life. Do not let it take over. Still live your life. Still enjoy it. Try to stay as stress-free as possible, to the best that you can. I know this whole situation is stressful. It's a whole big ordeal. But the better you think, the clearer you think, the better you're going to prepare for when that event does happen. Now, if something happens on the 24th, then those of us that have been preparing, hopefully we're prepared enough. For those of you just started, Hopefully you've got a good enough start to get you going and things like that to carry you through. I don't know, but if nothing happens, then it's just another day. And I don't want it to be stress on you thinking about this whole entire time until then, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? You know, I've got to be ready before then. And then nothing happened, and you have used all of that energy mentally, physically, and everything like to an event that never even happened. So pay close attention to everything that comes around, to things that happen, but you have to decipher through what might be truth, what might not be, you know, things of that nature. Be prepared because the game changes. Sometimes the game changes and it goes from one thing to another thing because maybe too many people woke up to something or, you know, something like that. But we know the bigger picture. We know that things are headed in the wrong direction. We know that things are headed down the wrong path. And the economy, everything just does not look good. The situation looks grim. But we still want to live for today because there's no guarantee of tomorrow. So de-stress. If you have to take a few days off, take a few days off, recuperate, reset, come back with a clear head, with your mind cleared out, you know, rested and ready to restart would be your best bet as a prepper. Do not let it control you to the point that you cannot think, that you cannot prepare, and that you cannot plan ahead accordingly to what you need to do because maybe a date got you fixated on it and you're all stressed over that and then it doesn't happen. Or you've seen a city give out bug out bags, so immediately you're thinking disaster is coming, here it is, it's going to happen. Take it as signs that things probably aren't that good or a sign that something could possibly happen, but nothing is not a guarantee of specifics. You know, it's not a guarantee. When it happens, you will know it. You will know that it has happened. When it really starts getting even closer to happening, you will know that it's getting closer to happening. Right now, you know there's a problem. You know it's a bad problem. You know it's looking worse. So you know that you need to be preparing. So that's the best thing you need to do right now without being too stressed, too immersed in it that you're not living life, enjoying life, and that you're honestly damaging your body because you're mentally so stressed. You know, physically, mentally, everything is just too much on you. So keep that in mind if you need to. Take a break, take a breather, and restart. So I hope you find something in this video useful. I hope this little pep talk helps you just a little bit to get back going where you need to be and lets you understand that prepping means to be prepared, but it does not mean that you have to dwell on it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. God bless you. Keep prepping, but take your break if you need to. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.